Stand by to launch FanStream Sports.
3, 2, 1.
Let's start.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to FanStream Sports.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of From the Rough, America's favorite golf podcast. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there for a minute. I had to make sure that was our show.
Well, we haven't done a show for so long, especially me in studio. I mean, I see where you could be confused.
Who even are you?
All right. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't even know how to get here.
You have to Google it.
I Google mapped it.
Google, where is my studio?
Yeah.
We're sorry. Does not compute.
Yeah.
No, I started to say, welcome to From the Rough, and I was like, at first I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. And then I was like, oh, wait, it is right.
It is right. It is right.
And it is a very special international edition of From the Rough because it is President's Cup week. Mm-hmm. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in Montreal's golf community. It's not.
Is that French-Canadian?
Je m'appelle Timm, et toi? Yes, Montreal, Quebec. Anything in Quebec is French.
Yeah, I might not watch any of it.
Well, you should, because it's the most beautiful province of all of Canada.
It's not hard to be.
That's true, because the rest of, well, I don't know, man. British Columbia is pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. It is. Vancouver's is.
Vancouver, I've often said on the air and off the air, sober and drunk, clothed and otherwise, that British Columbia and Vancouver specifically is one of the prettiest cities I've ever seen in my life.
Me too. I agree with you. That's probably going to be the smartest and most profound thing you say in this next hour, because you got some outlandish takes about this President's Cup team.
I don't have any outlandish takes. I
you
have
do.
right takes.
No, but, okay, right for who?
Correct takes.
But it's good to see you, buddy. It is good to see you.
Been a while, man.
I know. It's good. It's good to be back on. It's good to be back in studio. We're going to have a great show, President's Cup preview, and we're going to get some winners. It's not a normal show like we normally do. We don't have our, top, our out top 10s, top 20s, or outright picks. So we're going to do all matchups starting tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be a good week. I love these weeks, the Ryder Cup this week, and that's why we love the match play so much. And with our great record in head-to-heads and matchups, it's going to be a great week. And we didn't talk about this. They had a break last week. 2 weeks ago, we had a nice, profitable week of a little over 600 units, dollars. That got us solidly over that $7,000 mark for the year, which for not a great year for us, but for most people, it's a great year. So, again, we are going to cap off the year with another winning year. That's going to be 6 in a row, profitable years. So, again, what's our tagline? If you're not following, you're not winning, guys.
Let's make some money.
Yeah, let's do it.
Especially during international play. And I will tell you, look, we have the Olympics every so often. I guess it's every 4 years. I almost forgot that.
Usually it is.
Well, because they split it up now. I don't know anything about Olympics anymore.
And they had Covitas.
Yeah, screw that.
Year.
Nobody had Covitas.
All right.
Then you have the Ryder Cup. But I will tell you, the President's Cup is my favorite of all of this. You might know what the hell I do for a living.
They're calling you right. Mike Weir's calling you right now because you just said it's your favorite.
That was Jim Furyk calling me. I don't have Mike Weir's number.
Okay.
Why would I have Mike Weir's number?
He's
Careful how you say that.
You won the Masters.
So? He ain't American. He's from the great country of Canada, eh?
Well, you're from there, so
I know.
It's about the same.
You don't like me either.
I know.
You are racist, by the way.
There's a lot of things in life that's not
against
one of
Canadians.
Them. Not true.
You don't like Canadians. You just were bad mouth in Montreal.
Okay.
See?
Well, that doesn't mean,
the President's Cup is by far my favorite of the international events. Amateur or professional or otherwise. It's I like the rosters more, I think, than going into the Ryder Cup. To me, it seems like it's the best of the best. And I know that's what we're supposed to get with Ryder Cup and with Olympics. I don't think you always get that. And I think for some reason the Americans care a little more about the President's Cup for some reason than they do. Obviously, we know they don't care about the Ryder Cup, especially when it's played over there, as evident by whatever happened this last time out.
I think they care. I think they care too much, right? I think they just it's really hard to say. I think they put so much pressure on themselves as opposed to this. I certainly here's what I think, and it's very, very strange to me. I think the roster for the international team is every bit as good, or if not better, than what the Ryder Cup rosters are.
Sure.
But I just think the Ryder Cup rosters on the European side, I think they just want it more. I think they trained themselves to this is the biggest event forever for them. And they just revere it much differently than the Americans do. And I think the international team is starting to get to that place. I think this is the best chance that the international team has to win the win. They've only won once than they've had in a long time.
Right. No, there's no question. And we'll get into the roster. We just watched the pairings, the lineups as they offered them live on the Golf Channel. It's kind of a cool thing to watch because they go back and forth, and afterward you get some of these media members are, I swear to gosh, I don't know how they even have credentials to cover golf, much less they're allowed to ask questions. Some of the questions they asked were some of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't pay attention.
It was horrible. But, I mean, you do get good questions. Like one of the questions to Jim Furyk was, because they alternate days and who gets to put their lineup out first for whatever day, then the opposing team has a chance to sort of rethink who they were thinking, right, to react to it.
Yep.
And that was kind of fun to watch because you'll see the team kind of huddle up with the captain, and he'll start looking, he'll be pointing at guys, and you can tell they're talking about it, and then he'll come out, and it's timed. So it's kind of, the U.S., it seemed like Jim Furyk, I won't say he was having a harder time making his decisions, but they took longer to make them. He was notified he was on the clock a couple of times, 1 minute remaining. Mr. Furyk, 1 minute remaining. Which is, it's drama, right? That's all it does. It dramatizes it a little bit.
Was this baseball? They got pitch count?
No, but you only get, I don't know what the time is, 3 minutes, I guess, to give your, whatever you want to do. They put it on a clock, so.
Think long, think wrong. He was a very deliberate player anyways,
yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me.
No, and it's great, man. I'm way happier with him as the captain of the President's Cup than I was with Zach Johnson as captain of the Ryder Cup.
That's not hard to be. That's just like, say, what do you want
terrible.
for dinner, pizza or spinach?
I'll get spinach on my pizza.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is what
good.
I was talking about at the very beginning.
Like some spinaca on my pizza.
If you put spinach on your pizza, it's not called pizza. It's called a salad.
It's called quiche.
Yeah, quiche. Yeah, it's called a quiche. Yeah, right.
Like real men don't eat quiche.
Yeah.
We know that, but
that's your French Canadian coming out.
Gross. They don't eat quiche in French Canada.
Well, they do in France.
They maybe eat it in France.
Yeah.
They don't eat it in Canada though. That's why we have poutine, or poutine as they say in English Canada. It's poutine. It's the French pronunciation.
Okay.
But je m'appelle Timm et toi.
That's going to be the last time you say this show.
What's worse when I go or when I go?
They're both annoying as hell.
That's the point.
It's both annoying. You wonder why I don't come in studio anymore.
No, I know why.
This is why.
Because you can't remember where it is.
Yeah, true. That is true.
That's what we do. Oh, good God Almighty. So, yeah, we'll get into our previews. Johnny mentioned the betting aspect of it, where that's going to be as we go into the weekend with the matchups and who's playing who and which format it is that day a little bit. Tell us, Johnny, before we get into the rosters and the pairings and the matchups and stuff, tell us a little bit about the format of the President's Cup, because it's a little bit different every day, right?
Yeah, so the Ryder Cup usually they have an alternate shot and a best ball each day. So they break it up a little bit different. They'll have an alternate shot. That's where they're starting tomorrow. Alternate shot, best ball.
Right.
They don't play combined days in those types of formats. So that's a little bit different, which is cool. I think it's different. But obviously Sunday is still singles matches, which is obviously the people that's kind of what they're looking for. The majority of the public like that type. They one-on-one, it's just beat each other's brains in, and their alternate shot can get tricky. And there is a lot of strategy when you go to the pairings of the best ball and the alternate shot. So there's a lot to it. It's a little bit different, but if you love the Ryder Cup and follow the Ryder Cup, the formats are the same. It's just the day stuff is a little bit different.
Right. So, and that's what makes it exciting. That's when you break it up like that a little bit, you get guys that are better at certain formats than other guys, and that's why it's hard sometimes for the captains to match these guys up from day to day and declare these guys for this day and these guys for that day, because you don't really know how the weather. They did announce the weather. They were talking about that on the broadcast. It's supposed to have heavy rain overnight into the early morning, but it's supposed to clear up as the day goes.
It's going to be cold, though.
And chilly. Well, it's Montreal, man. That's what we do up there. It's at the end of September. It's already winter.
Yeah.
Kind of up there. So which made it a curious decision but if you're going to do it, this is about as late as you can do it. You can't do it much later than this.
Next week it's snowing.
Yeah, for sure. Hell, it may snow Sunday. You never know.
When hockey season's getting ready to start, it starts to snow, right?
Preseason's already started, John.
I know.
My hockey weenie's going nuts right now.
I know.
Can't wait for it.
Slapstick. Or slap shot. Slapstick. That too.
I mean, I've slapped my stick before.
Next show, please.
While watching hockey. I mean, it's just what we do around here.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Okay.
We'd like to welcome Nancy Gerber into the show. We appreciate her support here all the time.
She probably just tuned off after that little comment you just made. So
CEO. You made the comment, not me.
Thanks, Mom, for watching for the whole, 8 minutes and 58 seconds.
13 minutes of the show.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, you're the one that brought up slapstick.
Oh, I didn't elaborate on it. Like how?
Well, I just felt I needed to explain to some people.
Thanks.
That's what we do.
We went from 145 viewers to 5. How does that work?
Because they all went to YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Like, we got to see this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I know I'm trying to share the show here with our other outlets as I'm introing it here because we have to do that manually.
We got to do Instagram, right? Instagram.
Yeah, we're on Instagram already.
Okay.
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram, IndyCarTim. You get to see the show live over there. Joy's watching right now. Hello, Joy.
Yeah, it's his show. Remember that.
Welcome to my show.
Yeah, right. It's his show.
It's the IndyCarTim Golf Show. I'm going to rename it. From the Tim.
You just go ahead and next time you try to get in the studio, see if your keys work.
From the Tim. Whatever. Your Keith fob doesn't even work. You got through 2 of those.
That's it, 2? I think more
so.
Than that.
We just had to pay for 2 of them.
All right, $25 bill.
Johnny, let's get into a little bit to the before we get into who's playing when. Let's just get into the downright roster here. See if I can find it because I had it and then it went away. Oh, the internet's a beautiful thing. Tell you what. So actually, here, let's just get into. Actually, let's take a break first.
Okay.
I'm ready for a break.
Yeah.
I need to get the social media stuff handled here anyway.
Gotta get your slapstick.
Got to get my slapstick going here for hockey and golf. I'm going to play hockey while we play golf. While we talk golf.
We need a hockey show.
Well, we had one, but then it took too long. Now we got another job.
Okay.
He works for the Stars, so it's what he's doing. It's what poor Shippy's doing these days.
Maybe we can get Stephen Noensen to do a hockey show. He's got about 3 years left in his deal. I think he re-signed with Carolina.
Well, he can't because he's playing.
I'm talking about after.
Oh, when he's done with his career?
Yeah.
He's got young kids. He's trying to pay attention.
He lives here, though.
He lives in Plano. Yeah, he's up the street.
Good dude. He's a cool guy. I like Stephen a lot.
Stephen Nason, one of my favorite players in the NHL, not just because he's from here.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He's a good dude. Good, valuable for every team that wants him in the playoffs. That's why he changes teams so much because he gets traded late in the season because every team wants him on their playoff roster. We are from the rough right here on FanStream Sports. We're going to talk some more President's Cup rosters, matchups, pairings, daily formats, all that good stuff. We'll be back after this.
Hello, sports fans. FanStream Sports.
Introducing Star Power Smart Home Solutions, where cutting-edge technology meets effortless living. Control your entire home with just a tap on your smartphone. Adjust the lights, set the temperature, ensure your home is totally secure, all from the palm of your hand. Experience the ultimate solution in comfort and security for your family. Start by going to the website, GetStarPower.com. That's GetStarPower.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Tom's Town, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tom's Town, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
All right, guys, time to talk a little bit about Turf Life. You've seen the hats on our heads. You've been or seen the video of the studio. You've seen that the decals are all over the place. Turf Life. Man, it's the brand that salutes the consumer and industry players everywhere whose lives involve turf. What does that mean? That means if you play or have a business or, maybe you're a sports educator, you're going to be on turf at some point. So you live the turf life. So go ahead and tell everybody you live the turf life by having your Turf Life window decal or, the hat or the keychain or the something. Along that lines, just go to turflifeclub.com and become a turf head. That's what it's called when you live the turf life. You're now a turf head. And you can go join the club today and snag that window decal or snag any other special Turf Life accessories and go over there to that website, which is turflifeclub.com, and get your stuff and show everybody that, man, I'm all about that turf life. And then you just kind of raise your coffee mug at them and go, yeah, turf life, baby. That's what it's about. And then that's the end of the commercial. Ding. That means it's done in microwave talk.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
For more than 3 decades, Bob's Steak and Chop House has remained an icon of DFW restaurants. Why? Well, maybe it's because of Bob. He's fanatical about cleanliness and friendliness, and his food, oh my Lord, his food. If you've been there, you know about it. If you haven't been there, you should know about it. The original Bob welcomes you at either of his 2 locations, Bob's on Lemon Avenue or the sparkling new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
Hey, listeners, make sure you check out the brand new Fan Stream Sports in-studio text line. You can reach us during any of our live shows or 24/7 at 214-937-0569. That's 214-937-0569. Text us 24/7 day or night, and we'll reply to you and make you part of the show.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
You know Volvo's reputation for building beautiful, long-lasting cars. Well, Crest Volvo Cars, located at 121 on the Tollway in Frisco, has over 300 brand-new Volvos at terrific prices. And there's also that hard-to-find low interest available. When you're at Crest Volvo, say howdy to General Manager Mike Brusen. Then test drive your favorite Volvo. Crest Volvo, off 121 on the Tollway in Frisco.
Coming back at you. Now, more Fan Stream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough right here on Fan Stream Sports. I'm IndyCar Tim. Special shout out, thank you to who? Tom's Town. Tom's Town Distilling Company up in Kansas City, Missouri. Man, I got Tom's Town.
Tom beat the hell out of you when you're up there.
Yeah, Johnny and I had the pleasure of going up there and doing a tour. I don't think we've been on the air since we've talked about it.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Have we?
You just.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Just like you didn't remember that day.
Until that evening. That was right after I got off the plane, too.
And yeah, you're gonna blame it on jet
lag.
lag.
I had jet lag for the 45 minutes I was on the plane.
36-minute flight, and you're gonna blame it on damn jet lag.
And then the elevation change.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I mean, Kansas City's in the mountains up there. You know, like it was
5,000 feet. You had to fly up in the air to zip up there.
It was rough, man. And then
thanks, James. Thanks for getting Tim kicked out of every bar that we went to after Tom's Town. Thanks, James.
It was a bunch of them, man. It was
my man James all night. Boy,
that was quite a night. I'm not gonna lie.
It was in the afternoon. They weren't even open yet. What do you mean night?
Well, it was 5, right? We didn't get there till like 5.
I want to show the picture of you putting the basket on your head.
Do it. You don't know how. Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank. I got. You
don't know how to do technology.
I do a little bit, but I do certainly have leverage on you after that night.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you certainly do. You peed on my rug.
I didn't pee on your rug.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Was that sweat then?
I went no pee on your rug. Oh, that's a video. Oh, no, that was you were trying to do I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't know anything. I'm going to show everybody here because I'm going to show how wrong you are. I remember all of this at your place that night.
You just going to show the basket on your head?
Yes. I remember all of that.
No. You remember it and you're still going to show it? You're a better man than I am. I would be embarrassed
What?
as hell if I were.
Why? Nothing embarrasses me. You know this.
Do you remember you telling everybody that
Yes, that you want me.
and that you should have more kids?
Yeah.
That's how you got your 12 kids as is.
I don't have 12 that I know of. So there's Tim. If you guys have the fortune of watching the video on our FanStream Sports TV on our YouTube channel, you get to see the result of Tim after Tom's Town and all of the samples. I got Tommed. All of the samples, and then Johnny gave me his samples because he didn't want to drink them. So I got double sample Tommed.
I was driving Nancy's car. I wasn't going to.
And then we had to go to the Peanut to have wangs. And I had, 2 drinks at the Peanut, and I was done. I was hitting on the waitress because I thought she was hitting on me. I was hitting on the girl at the table next door that was sitting with her, or the table next to us with her that was with her boyfriend.
You can take the picture down now. They get it.
Why does that embarrass you?
A little bit.
It's
A little bit.
What's wrong with that? I'm going to superimpose your face on there. I need to put that out I'll put it out on social media at From the Rough PGA, and I'll put it out on at IndyCarTim
They
as well.
might kick me out of the PGA. Please, please don't do that.
I'm going to send that to PGA. Hey, I'll just hand deliver it. PGA of America building's right across the street from my house.
Boxhead.
Boxhead. That's my new nickname. I call that band name, by the way.
Boxhead.
Yeah. But it was fun. Special thanks to Tom's Town and to our buddy James.
Yeah, it was fun.
For facilitating all of that. And some of that right there.
That's right.
Get yourself a Tom's Town hat. By the way, they are available for delivery. Their vodka, their gin, their bourbon in 41 states.
We're in Texas now. We are in Texas, rocking and rolling. You can get it at Specs. You can buy it at Specs all around the DFW area. So all you people that are here in DFW, please go.
I think I even hit on that poor high school girl that was their hostess in their tap room there.
That was the first person you hit on.
Poor girl. I didn't know idea what was
2 o'clock
going
in
on.
the afternoon. Misered up.
I was so drunk. I don't
think
remember
you
what
asked
she
her,
looked
say,
like.
hey, you ever seen a grown man naked?
You ever seen a grown man naked? Would you like to?
Yeah.
Probably older than your dad.
Yeah, she didn't. It didn't work. I promise you, it didn't work. And you ask every person in that place if they had a key.
A key for what?
Exactly. I don't know. Key to the door or downstairs cellar where their ghosts and shit are down there.
A key.
And James was like, why is he asking everybody if they got a key?
I don't think that happened.
It 100% happened.
A key to what?
Key to your heart, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that would have been a great pickup line. I bet you that's what it
It
was.
didn't work. It was still would not work.
Well, that one girl was in high school still. That couldn't have happened anyway.
Oh, boy.
I know. Why'd you let me do that?
Because you put a box on your head.
We weren't at Twin Peaks where I can hit on all of them and get rejected.
Because you got a dart in your neck.
This is crazy, man. Good God, what are we doing here? It's my favorite golf show, Johnny.
It's everybody's favorite golf show just because of this. It's not golf. And we're going to make it. Here's what we do. We're out of bounds most of the time. We are in the rough most of the time. And we make you money.
Yeah,
we make you money. And it's fun. And, if you want to listen to stats and boring people, watch the Golf Channel. If you want to make money and have some fun, there we go.
This is your price because we don't charge for the picks yet.
Not yet.
But this is your price. You got to suffer through all of this BS before you get to the picks every week.
Real life. If you want relationship advice, you want
Call
all
me.
this stuff, that's it. We got it for you.
214-937-0569 is our studio, FanStream Sports studio text line. Text me your relationship questions. I'd be happy to answer those for you on the air.
And he's certainly, whatever he says, do not listen.
Follow my game plan 100%.
Bet the opposite.
And you will find love.
Bet the opposite.
It might not be your love, but you will find love.
You know that old gambling story. Guy goes in talking to his buddy at a bar. He says, I've lost 28 games in football in a row. 28 games in betting football. And the guy looks at him. He's like, man, you should bet golf. He's like, well, I don't know shit about golf. You don't get it?
I get it. I was waiting for you to do
Well, obviously, you don't know shit about football either. So why are you betting football if you lost 28 games in a row?
Trying to find that.
Yeah, that's it. It's an old gambling story. You don't gamble. You don't gamble, so.
I do too. I gamble on your picks.
Well, that's why you're winning. That's why you got a brand new T-shirt. You got enough to bet to get a brand new FanStream Sports T-shirt. We're gonna be sending those out.
Why do I have to
People,
pay
how
for
about this?
these?
People who call in and have some good comments, we're gonna send you some FanStream Sports swag.
By the way, available on our website, fanstreamsports.com. Click the merch button at the very top of the page and get yourself some of this.
Coffee mugs. So anybody that comes in with some good stuff, good
Shirts,
questions.
hoodies, coffee mugs, tumblers, the Yeti cup things, we've got those over there. If you got babies, we got a baby onesie for some reason with the FanStream Sports logo on it. And pretty soon we will also have the From the Rough logoed branded crap up there for you too. Hats, things like that.
Might do some branded baskets for Tim's new hat style. Never know.
Dude, I'm going to start wearing a basket on the golf course on my head.
You are a basket.
A basket case.
Correct.
Do you have the time? Never mind.
We got a nice little text from
Uh-oh. Was it from?
our best friend in the world.
Uh-oh. Your mom?
Well, second best friend.
Is Nancy complaining about us already?
Oh wow, I'm not sure if I could say this. We should be giving relationship advice to P. Diddy. That's what we heard from E.T.
Oh, E.T.
Pretty good.
Look, let's get off on P. Diddy before we get into our President's Cup preview here, because I have strong thoughts about P. Diddy.
Can we do it on your next show?
We're already doing it on that show too. I just need one sentence. Okay, two sentences.
Make it clean, please. Because,
I am.
Please.
Number one, I don't know why anybody cares about what's happening to P. Diddy, because he hasn't been relevant for 20 years.
20, 30, 40?
34. What, has he ever been relevant? I can't name one Puff Daddy song. I don't care what he calls himself.
In his own mind, he's relevant.
Well, so am I. That's different.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear a box on his head.
When I got arrested, nobody talked about me on the air
But
and
you
on
got
TV.
arrested for different reasons.
Yeah, I definitely did not do any of that crap.
Yeah, but it's all
Ever.
alleged. It's all alleged.
Well, I don't think it is anymore. They've got tapes and emails and crap, right?
Yeah, him and R. Kelly are be sitting holding hands and
They're in the same cell together,
yeah,
singing. Right? Oh, they're gonna write some awesome ballads.
they will. I can't say
He
that.
told me to keep it clean.
I didn't say it though. Those Dave Chappelle takes are the best.
I don't watch Dave Chappelle either. He's a beating.
Oh my God, who are you?
I can't, dude. I just can't.
This
Look, I respect him. I get it. He's the best thing Dave Chappelle ever did was when he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
You know,
His career has gone downhill since then.
he's great because he's from. You want to hear a quick fact? This
Sure.
is a fact. So he's from Ohio, Dayton area.
Okay.
So he grew up next door to John Legend. How about that?
I don't know who that is. Who's John Legend?
You don't know who John Legend is?
Is that
The singer?
is that movie I Am Legend about him?
Oh, please get out a little Elm. Like one
Oh,
time.
what is
Get
John
out.
Legend?
You don't know who John Legend the singer is?
No.
You
What does he
should-
do?
You should never be in media.
What does he sing?
Well, if I sing it, you're not going to be able to tell who it is. So
Obviously, he
I'll-
ain't that
I'll-
big because I don't know who he
jack it up.
is.
Google John Legend. You know who John Legend is.
Guarantee you I don't.
He's married to Christy Teigen.
Oh, that dude. He's a singer? I didn't know what he was. I know him because of her. Because she's a train wreck, right? They're married?
Yes.
Okay, I know who she is. Oh, yeah, they're combined. I don't know who he is, but I recognize
How
him.
do you not know? You might be the only person
No, I have no clue
in
who
America
he is.
doesn't know who John Legend is.
He looks like a dork.
He's about 5'2",
Well, there you go.
but
She's about
I think he's
5'2" wide.
So they were neighbors in the suburb called Yellow Springs in Dayton. How about that? Isn't that weird? Like
is
you
weird.
see some of those. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't have a desire to know who John Legend is. I can tell you right now.
If you really like a girl, put a John Legend song on.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to put on something she probably knows.
Leonard Skinner.
Elton John,
Leonard Skinner's.
Phil Collins.
No one knows who they are.
I do. They're relevant, and they're still relevant. What are you talking about? Two of the biggest pop stars ever in the world.
Pop stars. I don't consider them pop stars.
You don't?
They
Okay,
were-
rock
that's-
stars. Sorry, they're rock stars.
Oh, you're gonna be on that commercial.
There you go. I don't know what commercial you're talking about.
You can't quit calling me a rock star. The Billy Idol commercial.
Oh, yeah. Call everybody rock. That was a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's bring it back around to golf as we try to steer it back out of the ditch. Thanks, Colby. I want to go down 24-1, ranking every single player in the President's Cup.
Okay.
And number 1 might not be who you think it is, Johnny.
It's probably not in my book either. So are we going to rate these on how we think they're going to perform, or like how do you want to do this?
These are CBS Sports rankings. I'm just reading them.
I don't care about them.
Well, I do, because I didn't have time to do it
Oh,
myself.
they're ranking them, and then we'll just rebuke them.
And then we can say it's Kyle. It's my buddy Kyle Porter over at CBS Sports. I like Kyle. Kyle's a good dude.
All right, get
Kyle
him
knows his
on the
golf.
show.
He has his own show.
Well, it doesn't mean he can't get on ours.
It might.
Ours is way better.
CBS Sports, dude. I don't know. They're weird over there. Just ask our buddy Houston Nutt.
Yeah. What a great talk with Houston.
Yes, Houston Nutt visited our studio literally just before the show.
What a good dude. A lot of energy. We need that. God, he was cool.
Really good dude. Number 24 from the international team, Christian Bazanhout.
They put him 24?
Yeah.
Way low.
Oh, I think he's by far the worst player out of the 24. It's not even close.
You lost your mind. So the last President's Cup, he got 2.5 points.
It's not last President's Cup. This is now.
Do you want me to do this show by myself?
Can you?
Yes.
Do you know which buttons to push?
Yours.
I'm pushing yours, apparently.
Yeah. There's no way he's 24.
How drunk are you now?
Number 23, also from the international team, Corey Connors.
They got him 23?
Yeah, he went 0-4 at Quail Hollow.
This guy should never do a golf show.
Oh, Kyle Porter's awesome.
Well, he is. Is he? Can he break 100?
Okay, now I don't know what his game's like.
Ask him. It's your buddy.
22, I totally disagree with this because he's in my top 5. Max Homa from the U.S. team.
It's just because you guys hold hands.
I've never touched him, sir. I'm not going to say I haven't thought about it, though. Number 21 from the international team, Ben On.
Dude, who is this guy?
Who's Ben On? Well, he's a golfer.
No, who's this guy?
He plays for the international team. You don't know who Kyle Porter is?
Terrible Porter.
He's CBS Sports lead golf writer. Number 20 from the international team. Look, they can't all be number 1. You have to have a 24th out of 24 guys.
Well, Christian Bezadenhoy is not it.
Doesn't mean he's bad. It just means he's the worst out of the 24.
He's not.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. By the way, there's only 24. I would have put him at number 30.
How about we do this? How
Number
about we
20
have a nice wager? Who gets more points?
Number 20, Minwoo Lee.
He's at 20?
Yeah. Number 19, Mackenzie Hughes from the international team. You probably agree with that one.
Yeah, because he's just weird.
And the guy that Johnny would put at number 24 from the U.S. team, Keegan Bradley. You put him 24, wouldn't you?
Just because. Yeah.
I knew it. Number 17, Brian Harmon.
Not playing well, so that might be about right.
Number 16, Jason Day. By the way, I was today years old when I figured out Jason Day was an American.
You didn't know he was. You thought he was from. He thought he was American.
I thought he was like from Ohio or Oklahoma.
He
or
lives
something.
in Columbus.
Okay, maybe that's why I thought
He's
that.
Australian.
Good day, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting there trying to figure out why he's on the international team. I was like, oh, did he defect?
So did you thought his accent was just Southside?
I've
Columbus
never one
accent?
time heard Jason Day talk ever.
So his accent was Southside Columbus. You thought that's how we talk?
Nobody can understand someone from Columbus.
I'm from Columbus.
Well, but you don't live there.
Okay, but
You went to Florida to learn how to re-speak English.
you think Florida's the place to go to re-speak English? Because it's not. I promise.
Well, at UCF maybe,
yeah.
but not down south.
Yeah.
Number 15, Taylor Pendrith.
They got him at 15?
Yeah, the first Canadian on the list here.
No,
going down.
Mackenzie Hughes. Oh, Mackenzie Hughes was,
Yeah,
the top.
Number 14, Siwoo Kim.
Okay.
Number 13, his brother Tom Kim. They got the same last name. I don't know. They look alike.
They don't look alike. They don't.
Speaking of pushing buttons.
Not every Asian person looks the same.
They got the same last name. Look, why did their parents give him Siwoo and then the poor little brother, they got tired, they just named him Tom.
His real name's not Tom. There's a name before that.
It's like, why do my parents hate me? They named me Tom.
Tomstown.
I feel like being Tomstown right now.
Yeah.
Number 12, Wyndham Clark.
Wow,
no comments.
No, I'm just listening.
Number 11, your boy, Sahith Theegala. Do you think he's the top 10er here out of the both rosters? You do? Yeah, that figures. A guy who I think is way too high. Actually, there's two guys. 10 and 9 are way too high on this list. Number 10, Sam Burns. Should not be in the top 10.
Keep going.
Number 9, Russell Henley should not be in the top 10.
So here's where I look at this with both those two guys. Talent wise, from tee to green, they're the best. They're probably the best ball strikers on the side of the United States. That being said, they're not very good putters on bent greens, and they're not very good like cold weather players. So maybe that's the balance. They're from the South. They like the Bermuda. They like the warm weather. It's going to be cold and nasty. And are they grinders? Maybe Russell a little bit more than Sam Burns, right? I haven't got an opportunity to make calls to Travis, who's Sam Burns' caddy, just for a lot of reasons. So
too busy getting tommed.
Maybe that's about right. But let me tell you this right now: if Colin Morikawa is in the top 5. This guy should not work at CBS Sports.
Oh, you're going to hate this list.
I'm just telling you.
A guy who I think is way too low at number 8. He's probably be in my top 3 because he ranks number 3 overall in strokes gained over the last 3 months, only behind the top 2 guys. Sung J M at number 8. That's
low.
Way too low for him. I agree. Number 7, Tony Finau.
Too high.
Way too high for Tony, right? Even if you're just going based on previous President's Cup matches, he's 3-2-3.
Yeah, and he hasn't been playing well. I mean, as I said, man, you got to watch these guys that play in cold weather. It's guys, especially in something that they're not making any money. How much grind you going to have? I mean, I'm just telling you, be careful.
Number 6, the captain, Adam Scott.
Too high.
Definitely. Way too high for number 5, too. Patrick Cantlay, your favorite golfer in America.
I hate to say it, but that's probably right. Maybe he needs to be a little higher.
You think so?
Yeah.
So maybe swap out him and number 4, Hideki Matsuyama.
Hideki's hurt and playing in cold weather with his back. Not good. He's way too high.
Should have been on the team.
Yes, he should.
No.
He's like letting the points.
He's hurt. Whatever. He's hurt. Just take him off the team. What are they doing over there?
Hey, Boxhead.
I might be cheering for the Canadians, man.
Well, I expect you to cheer
I
for
might
them.
have to do that.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. Max is playing for America, though. I wonder if we can get him to defect. Play for Canada. Number 3, Johnny. Colin Morikawa.
Pass.
You can't pass. There's no pass.
Way too high.
How drunk are you?
How drunk are you now?
We're all drunk.
Sometimes when there's only one pickle in the
that's
pickle
true.
jar, you just got to eat that pickle.
Scotty's got to be 1, and which is fine.
Number 2. Are you ready?
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty at number 2, which puts Xander number 1, which I agree with wholeheartedly.
I do. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with 1 and 2.
I hope Scotty Scheffler does not win a match.
You hater.
I'm just tired of him. I hope he gets arrested on his way there tomorrow morning.
So the
He can't
highest
play.
ranked international guy is what, 7, Adam Scott?
4, Hideki.
Okay, 4, and then what's the next?
And then Adam
Adam
Scott at 6. And then Sung J M at 8.
Okay.
And then Tom Kim at 13. His
Okay.
brother Siwoo at 14. Taylor Pender at 15. 16, Jason Day. Yeah,
You got to firmly believe one of these Canadian guys are going to play well. I mean,
you hope so, right?
You would think so. Taylor Pendrith, Corey Connors. I mean, Corey Connors certainly is extremely low at 23? There's no way he is the best ball striker on both teams.
Yeah, 23.
Best ball striker on both teams. And I see, so all 3 of the Canadian guys are from Ontario.
Right. Which is next. It's Quebec adjacent.
Okay, so I always wondered, like, the omission of Nick Taylor was kind of strange.
It was weird.
Winning the Canadian Open last year, first time in years, 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
But he's from Vancouver.
The other side of the country.
So I don't understand. It would not have hurt my feelings if they added if Mike Weir added Nick Taylor, and then who would you take out?
One of the Kims.
I mean, which one? There's 7 billion Kims. Which one?
Well, not on the team.
You can't take out Tom, but both Kims qualified on points.
So change their points.
Can't.
You hack into the computer like they did in War Games. You hack into the computer and you change their grade, and then you reset it, and then you.
It's not Back to the Future.
No, if I was going to take someone out of international play, it would probably be Mackenzie Hughes. But you don't want to do that because he's Canadian. You don't want to take away the local guys. I don't know, Jason Day?
No. You need that experience with him. I'm telling you, Christian Bezuidenhout is going to be a star for the team.
Oh, that's who I'd take out because he's the worst.
No way. You don't even know where he's from.
I do too.
And?
Arkansas.
Yeah, so you think the South African accent and the Arkansas accent are the same?
Did you not listen to Houston Nutt when he was in here? I couldn't understand a word he said with that South African accent. He's from Little Rock.
Boy, that's a bad place.
It's terrible.
It's a bad place.
Jerry Jones made it worse.
Is he from Little Rock, Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
Boy, I wouldn't tell anybody that. Even North Little Rock.
It's just bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be from Fayetteville at least.
Yeah, that's cool. Fayetteville's
it's a cool place. Good party place.
Pretty.
School sucks, but I'd rather be from there.
It's
time for another break before we start bad-mouthing some dude that just came and visited us an hour ago. Or the state that he's from. It's probably in poor taste on your part. I mean, you were doing it. We are from the rough right here on FanStream Sports. We'll be back to talk about the matchups, the daily formats, who's playing when on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be back after this.
Hello, sports fans. FanStream Sports.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Hey, listeners, make sure you check out the brand new FanStream Sports in-studio text line. You can reach us during any of our live shows or 24/7 at 214-937-0569. That's 214-937-0569. Text us 24/7 day or night, and we'll reply to you and make you part of the show.
Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka, named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
In 1993, Bob opened the original Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon Avenue. 32 years later, the original Bob still greets you at the original Bob's. And now his sparkling new Bob's at Craig Ranch has opened in McKinney. Same fantastic beef and fresh seafood at these two Bob's, each run by the Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. What is turf life? It's pretty much if your life involves turf in any
way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things to showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about, or any of your other Turf Life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
Crest Infinity in Frisco. Through the end of the month, you can lease the 2024 QX60 pure front-wheel drive for just $499 a month for 36 months. You bring $44.69 due at signing and drive away. And it gets better. This month, when you lease the new QX60, Infinity will cover the tax. On approved credit, 5s to choose from. See dealer for complete details. Expires 8/31/24. Also, you can get a $15,000 incentive on all remaining in-stock 2024 QX80 models with more than 30 to choose from. Get on out to Crest Infinity to test drive one today. Off 121 in the Tollway in Frisco or online at crestinfinity.com. There's good, there's better, and then there's Crest.
Introducing Star Power Smart Home Solutions, where cutting-edge technology meets effortless living. Control your entire home with just a tap on your smartphone. Adjust the lights, set the temperature, ensure your home is totally secure, all from the palm of your hand. Experience the ultimate solution in comfort and security for your family. Start by going to the website, GetStarPower.com. That's GetStarPower.com.
Coming back at you. Now, more FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough right here on FanStream Sports. Johnny, I got to tell on myself a little bit. I made myself giggle.
Get another shot?
No, I need to, though.
Okay.
So, I was going to do something funny. I had to go, to the facility down the hall. And I was like, I'm going to come out of the break like doing a fake French accent since they're at Royal Montreal this week.
Okay.
And so then I started rehearsing. And you know what I realized about myself? I can't do a fake French accent. Because you know what it sounded like?
It off Pepe Le Pew?
It sounded like Dracula for some reason. I went Transylvanian. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, I keep telling you, it's when you say "good day, mate,"
Good day, mate.
That's no good either. Like you're not a linguist.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
Now stop. Linguist, like a linguist, like you.
Kind of what?
Stop. You don't know languages. Do you speak any other languages? Oh,
I speak restaurant Spanish.
I mean, English is still marginal when it comes to you. So do you
That's
speak
for everyone,
do you speak a language that's proper?
I speak English, French.
You don't speak French.
Vulcan,
Swahili,
and good day, mate.
So that means no.
No, I barely speak English. You know this. I used to speak French when I went to elementary school at a French-speaking primary school. Had to learn French to go to school, but yeah, I was like 6 when we moved.
Glad your education up there it's been great, right?
Fell in love with a little 4th grade girl named Anne Marie.
Of course you did.
I was in 1st grade. She was in 4th. She's way out of my league.
It's just like they all are.
Man, they all are. That's true. Dang it.
Well, I mean, listen, here's where I do. You shoot your shot. I will tell you that. I have no.
Oh, I usually make it too.
No,
it just doesn't last.
No, I will say you're. My man told me a long time ago, closed mouth don't get fed. And you certainly are hungry. You certainly are hungry.
By the way, we haven't announced this on this show. We've announced it everywhere else.
Huh?
Do you want to make the announcement or should I?
Which one?
Golf Central Magazine?
That's right. The new Bachelor of the Month. It's that guy with his 2 thumbs pointing towards him.
Who's got 2 thumbs and is Golf Central Magazine's Bachelor of the Month?
That dude.
That would be me.
Good for you.
I wanted to put my phone number and email address on the article, but Terry and Shannon wouldn't let me.
I don't blame them. They're trying to protect you. When you can't protect yourself, I'm glad they protect you.
Hey, girls. What's up?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Wait, that's South African, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that Christian Is that your Christian Behaden hoot? what do you call it? Impression?
No, I'm just telling y'all right now. Once we get into betting tomorrow, matchups,
Gonna be bad.
it's going to be just magnificent.
He might not win anything.
Okay, we can wager on that too.
I don't think they let you wager on stuff like that.
Sure, they can. Most points, absolutely, you can. You can. There's a whole potpourri. Did I say ho?
I don't know what you said.
A whole potpourri
I want to know what scent that is.
of betting when it comes. You can do most points for Americans, most points international. You can do all kinds of stuff when it comes to this. I'm telling you, 24th Christian Bezadenhout is just.
It's not going to happen. He's not going to do anything.
Okay. When we do our recap show on Monday.
Johnny, here is our Thursday 4-ball matchups. Are you ready for this? And actually, that's all they have posted. They haven't posted anything beyond that. Thursday 4-ball.
And that's best ball, everybody knows.
So it's two players per team go against each other. And here are your pairings. Tony Finau and Xander Schauffele versus Ben On and Jason Day. Then
I'll take Xander. I mean, I have to look at the number, right? Because they're going to be heavily favored.
Yeah, and I don't have odds on.
Yeah,
here,
just okay. All right.
But match 2, Colin Morikawa and Sahith Theegala versus Minwoo Lee and Adam Scott.
Okay.
Got America. Match 3 is Russell Henley and Scotty Scheffler.
That's a weird pairing.
It's very weird. Versus Sung J M, the fake Kim brother, and Tom Kim, the real Kim brother.
So the law firm of Kim and Kim.
The law firm of M and Kim.
Yeah.
Match 4 is Keegan. Oh, God. They're back together, Johnny.
Oh,
Keegan Bradley and Wyndham Clark.
Bell Bib DeVoe.
And Taylor Pendrith and Christian Bezadenhout.
Bezadenhout and Pendrith are going to win that match.
There's no way. Wyndham Clark's going to win that one on his own. Just telling you. And finally, Johnny, match 5 on Thursday tomorrow. Sam Burns and Patrick Cantlay nothing, against Corey Connors and Hideki Matsuyama. The international is going to run away with that one.
So they moved Matsuyama to a later tee time because of his back in the cold. That's smart. That's smart.
Yep. And by noon, that's 11:40 a.m. I think that's Central Time, so it'll be 12:47 a.m. or p.m. Eastern Time, where Montreal is. And, I mean, the weather will be gone. It will have started to dry up. The weather will be warming. And, yeah, that's probably the perfect time for him in the last group on Thursday.
Yeah, you'll see how healthy he is probably, and you'll see how much he's going to play. Obviously, he's a stalwart of that team. They need him to play well. But for the international team to win this President's Cup, it's not about the star players winning. It's about the guys who aren't the star players getting points. Right. It's just always how it is. You're always going to rely on your stars to win points. They're going to do that. For the most part, it's a given. How you win these things is your unexpected guys, your under-the-radar guys that wins points. And I think that's why you're going to see the international team really compete for the first time in a long time. I really do. But I want to get back to something that we really haven't talked about the U.S. team. It's not so much of the guys on the U.S. team. How about some of the guys that are off the team? Like that normally – I mean, how many times have you, in the past 10 years maybe, I'd say 10, have you had a competition that Jordan Spieth or Justin Thomas have not been on the team? It's the first time in.
Well, but neither one of them deserve it, though.
It's not you're missing my point. It's just something you're
100. We're transitioning.
You're 100% right. No, I just think they've had bad years. I think this is an outlier, right? And when it comes to that. But you look at the guys kind of hold that flag where Patrick Reed did for a long time and was kind of Captain America. You have two of those guys that are just not on it, that hold that torch. And we talked about this last year about Justin Thomas being on the Ryder Cup team. You thought that was a terrible pick, but he got 2 points. And I told you that was a great pick.
Meh.
I mean, he got 2 points.
Well, whoever replaced him would have got 4. I'm just telling you.
He got 2 points. He got 2 points. So, that It's not changing of the guard. It's not, because these guys are going to be on this team for a long time coming. But those are the rah American guys. So who holds that torch?
Fan favorites too, for sure.
Who holds that torch? Who's going to be the guy that's really going to kind of be that guy? Like, who is it for the U.S. team? Because you could certainly rely on Justin Thomas last few years. Same with Jordan Spieth. Who is the guy? Is it Xander? I'm not sure.
He doesn't have the personality for that.
And externally you don't think so, but from what I hear inside closed doors, he really does. So,
well, I mean, but he doesn't have it on the golf course.
No, but
and that's where you need it, though.
Certainly more stoic. Is it Scotty? I mean, is Scotty going to hold that torch?
No, he's not that way. Thigala. What about Thigala?
Yeah, but he's a rook, right?
So?
No, it doesn't
personality-wise.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You got to get your feet wet. You got to walk in the shallow end before you can just dive in the deep end and tell these world-class tour players, you're not that vocal yet when
that's
it comes.
not how I learned to swim. Just saying.
And you learn how to swim in the bathtub?
In the deep end.
Well,
off the tall diving board.
So who's the guy? Like, who do you think the guy is that's going to kind of hold that torch, right? Because you're missing the Justin Thomas and the Jordan Spieth. Keegan Bradley?
But I don't think it matters because you're on foreign soil.
Certainly
you're not going to have a ton of Americans there anyway.
Yes, you are. You're going to have a shit ton of Americans there.
They don't allow Americans in Quebec except to play golf.
No,
and hockey.
they allow. They just don't want to go. How about
good?
That?
They don't want y'all there.
They don't want to go. They don't want to drink that dirty water.
Oh, everything in Quebec is just fresh and pure and clean.
No, it's not.
Even the women.
No, it's not.
I miss you, Anne Marie.
She was in first grade.
She was in fourth. I was in first.
How do you remember that? How do you remember when you were in first grade?
Because first grade was my first kiss.
No wonder you have 14 kids.
And that was my first kiss with a girl that wasn't a relative.
Well, thank you specifying a kiss with a girl.
That wasn't a relative.
Thank you very much. That was it.
And there was tongue. In first grade, Johnny.
No way. That's called a crayon.
No, first grade.
It's called a crayon.
There was tongue. Because it was a French kiss. We were in French Canada.
That's so stupid.
So great. I've never stopped since.
I see this. That's fact. That is very factual.
Get out of here before I get in trouble.
Why don't you turn your hat around backwards so they are,
it is backwards.
Sponsor the other way, the other around.
Already showed it on camera.
Well, they want to see more. Don't ever do that.
Talk to me like I work for you. You can't see it from here anyway.
Yes, you can. I can. Sure, you can.
Do the show like this.
That make James happy. And certainly don't show that Deep Eddy one because you can't do both.
Oh yeah, that's why it's on the ground and not on the wall.
That's right.
You got the Tomstown sign in the background there.
I know, it looks good.
Can't really read it. I just need to put it right here over my face.
Yeah, looks good.
Probably look good for everybody. Very good. It is President's Cup weekend. You guys enjoy the golf. Enjoy your college football Saturday. Enjoy your NFL Sunday. Just have the picture-in-picture feature going on so you can keep up with the golf, with the NFL, with the college, all of the good things going on. Show Monday, Johnny?
Show Monday.
Look, you guys will know when we know.
I will be in Columbus on Monday.
Okay, well, do they have internet in Columbus?
They do, but I'm not going to bring my stuff. I could do it from a phone. You want to do it from a phone?
No, I don't really.
Okay, that means no.
I don't know. Let me know when you get there, and we'll test it and see if it's viable.
Okay, but we'll do something. We'll
That means Johnny's going to tell me to do a solo recap.
We'll recap how Christian Bezuidenhout gets more points than anybody on the international.
We'll recap how Christian Bezuidenhout had to withdraw from the President's Cup.
He had too much what?
Because he had too much tequila.
Do they even serve tequila?
Oh, they serve a lot of tequila.
In Canada?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But they serve it over potatoes. And you drink it with a straw. With mayonnaise.
Oh, God, no.
It's so good.
No, there's no way. Is that what poutine is?
No, that's not what poutine is.
Oh.
Poutine is so good, though.
What is it? What is poutine?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds?
Cheese curds.
Sounds great.
You've had cheese curds before. You're from
Where?
Ohio. I
Well,
don't
I've
know.
never had cheese curds.
At Tailgaters. I used to order them all the time. You used to eat them.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Lie.
You liked them. Cheese curds are good.
I had
done right.
only thing I ate at Tailgaters was their chili and
Which they've changed, by the way. You're not going to like it.
And drumlets. I ain't going back there.
No.
Drumlets.
I got to go see Bailey. Hi, Bailey, if you're watching.
She is.
She usually is.
For a little while, because all your horror relationship stories in the first grade probably turned her off.
She wasn't even born yet.
What? No, most people weren't if you were in the first grade.
Certainly no woman I've dated in the last 5 years since I've been single.
But listen, golf is it's going to be a great week. Listen, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this the President's Cup. Most I've been in a long time, just because I really do think the international team has an opportunity, first time, second time, to win. I'm not just saying that. And I think there's some intriguing matchups when it comes to. I really do. There's just something there that I really think the international team has an opportunity to win.
And, of course, it's just the second time ever at Royal Montreal Golf Club. They were there in 2007 when U.S. and Captain Jack Nicklaus beat Gary Player and the international team 19.5 to 14.5. Johnny, did you know that Royal Montreal Golf Club is the oldest golf club in North America?
I did.
Well, you do now because I told you.
No, I did. I knew that before.
Don't pretend.
I did.
It's okay for you to not know things sometimes.
I know. There's a lot of things I don't know, and I'm very honest about what I do not know.
Because I know all of those things.
I do, but I do know.
Dating advice from Tim.
That's something you should never give out.
That's what we're doing.
Because it's wrong.
Maybe we'll do that Monday if we don't do golf.
Okay.
Me, Colby will come on here and do all the dating advice. You guys that are watching on the video, make sure you tune in about an hour, 7 o'clock Central Time, for the Colby Sapp and IndyCarTim show right here on FanStream Sports. You'll get all the debauchery and guy talk and sports. We're going to talk Cowboys and NFL coming up, as well as celebrity birthdays, all that good stuff. Maybe a little comic book movie talk. He's got some Green Arrow, or was it Lantern? I don't know. It's one of those green guys. I don't know. And we're going to recap Agatha All Along, if you guys are into that series. It's a great series over there so far on Disney in the Marvel Universe. So we'll be doing all of that at 7 o'clock Central on FanStream Sports, on the mobile app, fanstreamsports.com, and the YouTube channel. Johnny and I will be back at some point. Maybe Monday, maybe not. If not, then maybe Wednesday. And if not, then we'll let you know on social media. That's why you got to follow us. At IndyCarTim, at J Gerber PGA Pro. The show is at From the Rough PGA. Find us on Facebook, Threads, all of that great stuff.
And we'll be posting picks tomorrow and all through the week on matchups. Still, like I said, great record already, over $7,000 in net profit. I think we're at 56, 28, and 6 on our matchups. So our matchups is kind of our bread and butter. So we'll be posting those tomorrow. We might post them tonight. If I get back to, I'm going to go back over to Fort Worth and study a little bit, and we might post those out tonight.
I'll be drunk.
Well, I knew that.
All right, boys and girls, until then, y'all keep hitting them straight. Maybe.